What is going on, guys? It's MrVerry here, and today I'm going to be doing the Behemoth Quest for a bunch of guildmates and also some other people. I just advertised that I would be doing a free Behemoth Quest service, and I ran ahead just to make sure that things were kosher. For those of you who don't know, Stonecracker can spawn right here, and I've actually killed him when he spawned here. Unfortunately, I didn't really get much of anything, but I'm going to go ahead and clear out the path so that when these guys do catch up, there's a couple of people with us. I don't know how many exactly, but um, I figured I would clear the path. That way they don't have to deal with it, obviously. And I'm doing this service for free just because I knew that I wanted to do a video for you guys anyway. So first, we have to flip the switch if it's not flipped already. So I'm gonna go down and check to see if nope, it is not flipped. The switch has not been flipped, so that means I've got to go flip it. And I'm not sure if I can exani her up there. Okay, I can. Cool. So you have to go over here, and there's this lovely little dragon lord. And you kill him, which we don't really get any loot from him, but that's alright. And now we have to remember where the hell the switch is. And I think it's right there. Oh boy. But hold on. Alright, so I think it's this one. And it is. Good deal. So you have to use a destroy field there, and I only had one on me, so that was bad on my part. To flip the switch in order to make it so you can... Oh boy, I can't exani her down here? Really? That's odd. Must be 2 floors up or something. And we'll just... Oh, yep, I'm gonna run back over here. And I gotta get my Utani vid back up. Exani her down. And I open the switch. So now, all we have to do, you can see there's a gate of expertise. So I want them to go back just so that it gives me room to move around. I've got a pot up, and what I'm going to do is most likely corner myself, if I remember correctly. Yep, I can set an E-bomb in the bottom right corner and then pull them one at a time. So let me get into my runes backpack. And it looks like they already... I think someone went up already. Oh, they're just going to make this more difficult for me than it needs to be. But alright, so I'm going to go back up now. And first thing I'm going to do is unleash a Rage of the Skies to deal heavy damage to everything. And then I'm going to go corner myself in the energy wall. and kill the dragons, and then lure the behemoths one by one. And just crush them with SDs. And I get a giant sword out of the first behemoth, so that's looking pretty good. And it was funny because I made a joke with them. I told them that if I didn't get any loot, that they would have to give me their platinum amulets. But looks like that's not going to be a problem, considering. And also while I'm here, I am doing a full free Behemoth quest for these guys. But I'm also going to go ahead and show you guys Cyclopolis. And I know I've showed you guys Cyclopolis in the lower videos, but I never showed you the entirety of it. So we're gonna do that. And I'm just yelling up to them to letting them know it's clear. And looting the bodies. And it looks like Swordsy's gonna give it to me anyway, so. So, yeah, so now that the quest is done, I'm gonna run around and kill some behemoths, as well as show you guys the entirety of this place. So that should be fun. And we get a behemoth on us. Fine by me. I'll tank him out. And we get a crystal necklace. Ooh, big deal. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys the rest of this area. So there's a bunch of spots that you can go up. And I'm gonna use Tanavit as well, just because I don't want the smiths making me drunk. And it looks like there's someone here. Okay, Iguana the Punisher is here, so I don't want to disturb him, but I do want to show you guys the area. And you can see that that dude just had a bunch of behemoths on him and was just using avalanches in order to deal damage to them. And of course the phone is ringing. Sorry about that. But we finish off that Behe. And we're going to finish off this one. And then I'm going to show you guys the ones upstairs. And since someone is here, I'm probably just going to show the Stonecracker area, the portal to get the Stonecracker after you've finished your Behemoth quest. And then we'll move on from there. And we finish off that Behe. And Behes drop, like, they're weak to death and ice. but they drop a lot of platinum coins. They have a 1% drop rate on giant swords, and I think they have like a one. I think they have like a, and we get steel boots too. They have a really low drop rate on those, very low. So yeah, that was really nice. We've gotten very lucky on our loot here so far, and it looks like there's one more behemoth up here. There's 3 to 4 behemoths in these areas that are located like above the ground floor. Well, I shouldn't say ground floor, but the bottom. And I'm going to, and also you can skin them. I forgot to mention, but I'm sure you guys have seen me doing it. You can skin them for perfect behemoth fangs, which are worth some money. And you can see right there, I have an up sign, which is to show that that's where you get Stonecracker. So I'm going to head over to Stonecracker, but first we're going to deal with these behemoths. And unfortunately I missed one of them, but I get the other one with the avalanche, so. And most mages who hunt behes are going to want to use avalanches rather than SDs, as they tend to be a little more profitable. And I think there's one more behemoth down here if I'm not mistaken. I'm not totally sure, to be honest. But we're going to loot this one, skin it. And I'll show you guys Stonecracker. Well, unfortunately, I'm not going to get to show you Stonecracker. However, I did complete my serpent spawn task, so you guys are going to get to see me take on Xanakep soon, which is really cool. And we put up an E-wall just to protect ourselves from a ton of them at once. Of course, they can still throw their boulders, but those don't really hurt so bad. And then we're gonna run on out and let off a Rage of the Skies to deal some pretty heavy damage to all of them. And just run them in a circle and avalanche. And apparently the people who are hunting here are getting a little upset. But oh well. We'll finish up. That's why I wanted to leave, because I knew that I was going to get into some drama with our friends here. Oh boy, that's the price you pay for not being in the leading guild. And I don't even think I could get into the leading guild. I'd have to be into their sub guild, and the sub guild you have to pay to be in. You have to pay for their protection. It's kind of like the mob in Tibia, you know? So that's fun. But yeah, through here is the Stonecracker portal. And right here is the arena you fight him in. So obviously I can't get in there, but well, that's the end of the video, guys. So yeah, we got some awesome loot considering the small amount we killed. I got 2 guildmates and a random Ruberan through the Behemoth Quest for free. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Oh, and I also showed you guys how to do the Behemoth Quest in case you didn't. And also, I know I did this a long time ago, but I did it this time because I wanted to do it in HD. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment on this video with any feedback you might have for me, and please leave comments. I like them even more than likes. I've said this before, I'll say it again. Comments are the bomb. I like hearing from you guys, so comment. And if you haven't already and you enjoy the videos and the content I produce, then please subscribe to the channel because that helps me and you'll get updated every time I produce a new video. Thanks for watching, guys.